Hey, how you doing? This is Sherez May, best-selling author of How to Create Lifetime Customers and founder of the Wealth Weekly Show, where I interview the world's wealthiest and most successful entrepreneurs to teach you how to acquire, multiply, and most importantly, keep your wealth. Today, in this quick video, I wanted to teach you how to avoid writer's block and get rough drafts of your books done in days instead of months or years. So one of the biggest things that people ask me when they're talking about the book writing process is, man, I run into writer's block. How do I avoid that? You know, what do you do to sit down and get your books done? I have these great ideas. I have things inside of me. I want to get them out. What are you doing to make sure that you get things done quickly? And what I do is I do a process where I outline my book thoroughly. And I emphasize the word thorough because the way you're going to do it after you outline it is you're going to dictate the book. And dictate basically means you're going to record yourself speaking your book. So I have for you here chapter 1 of my book, How to Create Lifetime Customers. And you can see exactly what I did as far as the outline goes and how detailed it is. And so you see right there, chapter 1, I have the headline. It says how to easily get customers who spend a lot of money. And I gave myself a note to let me know what this chapter was about. I told myself that I'm going to need a quote because I like to have quotes in front of my book. And also, if you've read my book, I created a story to go in front of every chapter just to hook readers in, because people are compelled by stories. And a lot of business books are just really dry and boring. And to prevent that, I had a story element that I wrote in novel form. And so the very first part of the book, I wanted to let people know, no matter what business they were in, that they were in the marketing business. So I'm going to read to you exactly how I would go through this outline to record myself dictating it before I send it off to get transcribed, which would then give me the copy of my words recorded, and then we go into the editing process. So here goes. First things first, you are in the marketing business. You are not in the restaurant, software, lifestyle, or any other thing you could think of business. You are in the business of effectively marketing those products and services. Now, this is very important because most people, they think if they are a baker, that they are in the bakery business. You do bake cupcakes and cakes and sweets that people love. But if you don't know how to market to get customers to come and buy those sweets, then you're gonna go out of business. Business is about marketing and selling effectively to get your message out, to make sure people come in to buy your product or service. I'm sure you probably know or have experienced people that have great products, great services, but nobody is buying it. And therefore, they don't really have a business that's making any sales or profits. So when you're trying to identify what kind of market you want to be in, you have to research. And I cannot overstate how important it is to research the customers and your market. So the first question you should ask yourself is, what market should I choose? And I give you a list of 7 criteria that you should ask yourself before getting into any market. The first thing is the market large enough? Does it have a large number of people? Is this market growing? Because you want to get into a market that's getting bigger, which represents more opportunity for you, versus a market that's getting smaller or shrinking, which represents a decrease in opportunity. The second thing is this market irrationally passionate? When you think about irrationally passionate markets, think about sneakerheads. I mean, these people, they stand outside for days sometimes, waiting in line just so they can be the first people to get a limited release of sneaker. Or you think about women who buy, I think they're called Birkin bags. These bags, so I've heard, are $15,000 and up, and it's a purse. But why do people buy this? It's because it represents luxury. It represents the highest level of fashion, and they want to be impressive to other people. So you see how I'm doing that? I outline this. I give myself a talking point, and because I know marketing so well and I know my information, all I have to do is just talk about it. And so after I do this, I will send it off to a transcription service. They will get it back to me. And then after that, I would go through and organize my thoughts, clean it up before I send it off to the editing process. And that's just a huge step that you can take to get rid of your writer's block and just start to crank out your books quickly. This is a huge part of what we do in our program and how we teach people how to write books. So I hope this provided enormous value to you. I look forward to seeing you in the class. We got the date and the time below this video. Check it out. Share this video, show it to other people, invite your friends and your family to your class, or anybody who you know wants to write a book. Or if somebody want to be better at writing blog posts or write any kind of content quickly, it's always easier to record it and then go through the editing process afterwards. Because if you know your information, you can talk about it freely. Think about your best friend, keep them in mind so you keep it conversational and fun, and that'll help you get over that writer's block hump. So again, this is Sharess May. I look forward to serving you in the class, and I can't wait to talk to you. See you soon.